The Bernalillo County Sheriff's Department has ordered up thousands of decks of playing cards featuring the faces of unsolved crime victims. But a couple of the cards have people wondering what Sheriff Dan Houston was thinking. News 13's Amanda Goodman asked him exactly that. Amanda?
Dick, tucked in with the unsolved murders and missing persons cards are two others that really stick out.
This is no ordinary deck of cards. That's because they're all face cards, the faces of victims in cold cases.
Tyler Perry, I handled this case. I still remember it like it was last week. I would love to bring the people to justice.
The Bernalillo County Sheriff's Department had the cards made up at the suggestion of a former cold case detective as a way to drum up leads. Their target demographic for distribution? Criminals.
The intent for them is to go into the jail.
The department was able to come up with enough money for 10,000 decks. Half came from a federal grant, the other half from sponsors. Sponsors that not everyone thinks are appropriate.
But I think it produces a little bit of a conflict with the Sheriff's Department, who's investigating crimes and arresting people, with the companies and businesses that turn right around to get them out.
5,000 decks come with this card, advertising a defense attorney on one side and a bail bonds company on the other. The sheriff says he doesn't think there's anything wrong with it.
Have one card in a deck of 52, have their name. I mean, I don't personally see that as an ethical problem.
But it's not just that card that's making people do a double take. This one, featuring the sheriff, which is included in all the decks, is also raising some eyebrows, considering the sheriff is running for re-election. He says it's not a campaign ad.
I don't think it's improper for me to let people know who the sheriff is.
The deputies union says they would have liked to have seen programs that could help inmates, like perhaps a rehab center advertised on the cards. But they do agree with the sheriff that this is a good way to try and get some new leads to bring these families some closure. Dick?
Okay, Amanda. Sheriff Houston says in addition to MDC, the decks will be distributed in the Valencia, Sandoval, and Torrance County jails. He also says he's working to get them into the state prisons.